Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Beginner's Guide for the Long Dark. I did a little bit of playing yesterday and moved over to Pleasant Valley past the 50-day mark for my main game. So that was a lot of fun. But where did we leave off here? Looks like we're drained. What's our food situation? We got a little bit of food, 9 hours of darkness. We're going to go ahead and probably have to eat. What's our calories? So if we eat, it's going to put us almost at 2,300. 25, I believe, is the max for the calorie store. I'm actually not even going to fool with it. I'm just going to try and sleep 9, so we'll sleep 10 hours. In the last video, I got that fresh kill from that wolf, and that allowed me to to get some meat. Now, here's the problem. I ended up, make sure I don't have any meat or anything stored here. Alright, I ended up harvesting that meat. Oh, I got tons of meat. Okay. Well, I ended up harvesting it with my knife, and because it was a fresh kill, the meat was warm still. It was soft enough for me to harvest by hand. And because I had a fire going, it probably would have been better for me to have harvested that by hand and saved the durability on my knife. So that was my mistake, and I apologize for that. I should have covered that a little better. Let me go ahead and just unload a few things. I don't feel like I need that. No, I got tinder plugs. I don't need any of these feathers. And I don't need this cloth. So, as you can see now, why do I have the 100% torch? Alright, so let's go ahead and transfer those. And we'll carry these matches just because our fire starting abilities are pretty low. Alright, so we have some meat. We have some first aid. Alright, let's see, I'll transfer 4. We'll keep all the painkillers. Alright, so we're good to go. I'm going to grab the rifle if I can remember where I put it. And I'm going to head out and try and find some more ammunition. But what I was going to say is, in the last video I showed you, you can survive without doing any killing. You know, without the rifle at all. The rifle does make it easier. Because the only other way to get wolf meat would be to literally fight the wolves. Let them attack you and fight them. And then, let's equip the proper torch. And then track their blood trail until they die. But besides that, you know, we can hunt. If we hunt the wolves, horrible weather out here. If we hunt the wolves, they will lead us, you know, we can push deer towards them and everything else. Let me try and sleep some of this off. I hate to do this, but that weather is just horrible, and that's very dangerous to be out in. So basically that's the issue, you know, with the knife. It would have been easier, or it was easier to use it, but it would have been better long term to save the durability of the knife some. Now you can sharpen a knife with the whetstone, but the whetstone depletes every time you do it, and eventually you're going to end up without a knife if you're not careful. So if it's safe, if the conditions are in your favor, try to harvest by hand. But always make sure you have enough calories to complete the task. Alright, that's a little better. Or is it? So yeah, just make sure that you have enough calories to cover the time it's going to take to harvest. See, I'm worried about this because trying to light a torch in the windy conditions, your torch will blow out. And because I don't have any ammunition, my torch is essentially going to be my weapon to protect me from the wolves. And I know I'm going to encounter some. Oh, man. Yeah, see, there's a wolf right there. Yeah, and here comes the fog. My visibility is getting lower. Let me run back. I know I'm wasting calories here, but I really just got to wait for this weather to clear before I can make a move. I just don't feel comfortable risking it. Not on camera. If this were my personal game, I would, because I know the map, I would probably do it. I will forewarn you. Yeah, see, that when it goes to question marks, that means that the visibility is so bad you can't even tell if it's night or day. Just try and sleep for 3 hours. I will say that you can pick and choose which map you want to play on initially. But I will forewarn you that the maps are kind of scaled, you know, for difficulty. Alright, well, let me just go ahead and break this down. We're going to be stuck here another night, so I kind of want to fire so I can go ahead and cook up some of that meat and cook up some water. And I'm not going to min-max this fire, I'm just going to load it up, and whatever we get from it, we get from it. Looks like we don't have a lot of... I'll show you what this storm looks like, just so you can see. Yeah, that's what we would have been stuck in. And as confident as I am in this, you know, knowing my way around this map, it would be all too easy to get turned around in this mess. So that's what we would be competing with. We tried to sleep a little bit. We saw the weather wasn't letting up. That's what we would have ended up stuck out in. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So, I'll break down this chair too. So yeah, we, the maps range in difficulty. I moved to Pleasant Valley because I pretty much cleared out Mystery Lake in my own game. And I will go ahead and say that Pleasant Valley is a, I'm going to light the stick, it gives me a higher chance of success. It's a lot more sporadic. You know, there's not a lot of shelter, the weather conditions are pretty harsh, so I will go ahead and give you that warning. I haven't spent a lot of time on the other maps, so I can't vouch for them. And that's why I said recommending, I would start on Mystery Lake. It's small enough that you can navigate the whole map in one day if you need to. So even if you get lost, it doesn't mean sudden death. I gotta throw some fuel on there. Alright. And I'm just gonna add all of this wood. Because what I want to do is I want to go ahead and cook up this meat. And we're about to start taking damage from thirst, so let me take care of that. Alright, let me grab... We'll see how much of this meat we can get cooked up. Alright, let's see how much time this gives us. What does it give us? 8 minutes? It looks like 8 minutes per stick. That's kind of crappy. Alright, so we'll try and get this meat cooked up and then get some water boiled because we know we're going to be camped out. We got to sleep the rest of this day, then sleep throughout the whole night. That's a lot of calories burned. And now the storm lets up. With only 2 hours of daylight, that is just not enough time for us to head out there. So yeah, I would recommend Mystery Lake to start off with. it's a good beginner's map for sure. It's still challenging. You know, all the maps are. So you're still gonna have a lot of fun on it. Alright. So it's 30 minutes per liter. And let's just go ahead and do 2 liters of water. Yeah, I know. And the rest I'm going to take in torches because, as you saw, torches are going to be valuable to us. And I want a lot of them. Alright. So here we're going to take torch, extinguish it, holster it with H, so we don't just relight it. Take torch, extinguish, holster. And I'm going to repeat this process until the fire is nearly out. Because as important as the fire is indoors, it doesn't matter. I mean, unless I'm suffering from hypothermia, it's not really going to help me much. Alright, let's go ahead and eat. We'll eat twice and get our calories built up. And then we're going to sleep. 10 hours of darkness. We're just going to go ahead and sleep 11 hours and hope for the best. So I'm going to do one final move and then wrap this up. I'm going to leave a link in the description to check out a guide that covers the min-maxing of you know, the degradation table of all the items in game, and it is a very in-depth chart that the guy made. He spent a lot of time on it. I think the guy's name's Beowulf or something like that. I apologize if I got that wrong, but I'm gonna leave that link there. I still recommend you to not even look at it. I recommend you to play the game, learn what degrades and what doesn't on your own. This is all part of the exploration experience. When you talk to guys that have, you know, hundreds of hours in game, they want to know all that stuff. As a new player that's just starting out, you know, a lot of the fun comes from the discovery of these things. Oh, crap. I really don't have to fight you. This is tense. Sorry for lack of commentary right here, but oh jeez. Alright. I shouldn't have swung that. My durability of this thing just dropped down dramatically. Now, I do want to extinguish it, but at the same time, I'm scared because I don't know what's over this hill. Alright. And it's wasting matches if I... Whoa, that deer just randomly, like, rubber banded there. Alright, I hate the run, but again, I'm a little freaked out here. I'm gonna try and go over this little gully. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Alright, this is what I wanted. I want to try and follow this this frozen creek down and it should dump out into a pond that has a little hunter's area. Maybe I can get some bullets from it. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, a lot of the fun just comes from playing the game, exploring these things. I don't recommend Let's Plays. I mean, it's to each their own, and ultimately I want to get up there. I don't know if you can see there's a little fence there on the mountain in between those two trees. But once we hit this frozen pond, I want to try and loop around and get up there. Did you hear that? Am I hearing things? I think I'm being paranoid. Alright, but anyway, you know, to each their own. You want to watch Let's Plays, watch them. You're just going to be taking a lot from yourself. Now, this old man's beard allows us to, we can use that in a crafting recipe, but I'll leave that up to you guys. That's 100% self-explanatory. We got 2 wolves here. One's chasing something. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave that be. I don't want to deal with 2 wolves in the heavy wind. I don't even know if my torch is going to hold up for that. And instead, let's try and get up here. We'll try and find a way up. Because we can't jump in this game, which isn't a bad thing. But because we can't, it makes it hard to traverse. You can't, you know, glitch your way up a mountain. Take these feathers. I really don't like fooling with this minor stuff like feathers, but for the sake of the video, I'll grab it. Yeah, see, we can't get up any further there. If we can get some bullets, I might come back and try and deal with those wolves to get to that hunter's stand. And I'm also just going to go ahead and run here. And hope that I can find a way up. Maybe I can sneak in somewhere here. Alright, I can. Now I'm going to try and go down this very slowly. Last time I did this, I hurt my leg really bad. Alright, we made it on the ramp, or on the walkway. So we're going to keep going up here. Yeah, I'll stop running. I'm trying to rush the video a little just for the sake of time. But I don't want to teach you guys any bad habits because we're going to burn through our calories and our stamina if we run. But we are starting to freeze. We're taking damage from it now. Hopefully there are no surprises because we might not be able to survive an attack at 80% already. Oh, don't want to fall. It's an absolutely beautiful game to look at. And I'm not even a big fan of the snow setting like this. Like, I hated Skyrim because of that. You know, being that Nordic look. It's just, it's not pretty in Skyrim. Everything's gray. This is actually very pretty still. I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did a really good job. Alright, that guy had nothing. And this is what we wanted. So welcome to my Firewatch video, everybody. I hope you're enjoying this narrative game. Nah, I'm just joking. Yeah. I won't even go there. Alright, let's check outside and make sure there's nothing out here. Alright, nothing out here. We can go in. Alright, we got a box of bullets. There's another knife. Sewing kit. See, I can pick up the knife and sewing kit. It won't degrade on me. Oh, a hatchet, nice. But I don't want the weight. I don't want the added weight of carrying these things. We got a little stove here. And we can see that our warmth is starting to go back up. While we're here, we can go ahead and take a drink. And eat something. Let's crouch down and see if there's something hidden underneath any of this stuff. They like to hide things under. See, there we go. Got a crowbar. Let's see if I can't get my. There we go. We're gonna take that. But so what I'll do, just to let myself know, I'm not gonna search the first aid kit, the container, but I will say in my notes that there is a knife, sewing kit, search container, and we'll just say at tower. Just so we know, hey, there's still some stuff left here. How many hours of daylight? 10. I'm gonna go ahead and try to sleep for 2 hours. Well, let's sleep for 3. That's gonna let me heal a little bit. It's gonna bring up my body temperature some. Yeah, see, I'm good now. Alright. Make sure we're good. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and head back. So now that we have the hatchet, we can harvest wood and stuff easier. And the hatchet will degrade when you use it. I thought we could harvest that, but I guess we can't. The hatchet will degrade when we use it, and you can repair it, I believe, with the whetstone. So, again, you can feel free to look all this stuff up, and I will try to include the link to that chart. I may not get around to it, but you can find it on Steam. That's where the link is to. But I 100% recommend not doing it until you've given the game a fair shake. And if you just can't get nowhere on your own, then by all means, you know, do what you gotta do. But I totally recommend not using it. Not using any guides or anything if you don't have to. I'm gonna try not to run. It's just a hard habit to break. Especially when I'm recording, because I feel like I gotta, you know, be constantly moving 90 to nothing. So let's see if we can't find the that frozen lake. Because this, I think, is a clear-cut area. We're not interested in that as much as we are that frozen lake. There's a deer. Kind of want to loop here. And just see if we can't come across that frozen lake. Because if we can get some more rifle ammunition, or maybe even a bow and arrow, from that hunter's stand, we would be in good shape. I do want these sticks, but I don't want to waste too much time grabbing them or going out of my way to get them. Come on. Alright. So we got one wolf still. Make sure we know what we're dealing with before we get in here. I don't see his buddy this time. Ah, crap. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my rifle. Oh, the durability on this thing. I'm gonna trigger him to see if he'll come at me. Actually, I got the hit on him. Now, I'm gonna show you something here. If I did get the hit, normally when you get the hit on him, you'll see the blood trail, but I'm not seeing a blood trail, so I may have missed him altogether. There's his buddy, and that's just wasting ammunition yet again. You would definitely not want to be taking shots like that. Alright, so we did find the bow, arrow, bandage, rifle round. We'll go ahead and take this stuff. Alright, there he is. Alright, well, I got a hit on him, and then he still attacked me. So we definitely hit him. And we're going to try and track him. If we can. For whatever reason, I'm not. There's the blood trail. Alright, he's kind of glitched, so we're going to take advantage of that. Get the kill on him. What's our conditions drop in here? Alright, so what I might do is I might go ahead and light a fire. Like I did last time. Ooh, only 4. Oh, we got a... Okay. We got a fire log too. See, we can use a magnifying glass. We have a 74% chance. So you've seen some pretty poor gunplay from me. That's why I don't play first-person shooters. Ha ha. But seriously, if you take your time with the hunting, you're going to be better off. You're going to get cleaner kills. Oh no. Oh no. Do you see what I see? Oh no. Alright, now, you just got to witness a glitch that I was hoping I would not be able to show you guys. But that is, the bears get stuck. Yikes. We're really asking for it.
Might have to drop some gear.
Alright, I was only able to harvest half the meat. The bears get stuck. They glitch. On fire. I was hoping that you guys wouldn't have even seen that. Ah, another wolf. And he's gonna end up eating my kill. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can't run just a little bit. Because we are losing health fast. We're probably hypothermic. Anyway, I don't know if that bear glitch is gonna get fixed or not in the future. But as you can see, it's pretty bad. Alright, we're not hypothermic yet. We are freezing and we are tired, hungry, and thirsty though. Why am I not holding my torch? I hope the wolves don't go back and eat that bear carcass. And I know I used the knife on that again after saying don't use the knife. But in a situation like that with that much meat, and I knew we were going to start taking damage from the weather, by all means, use the knife. We're close to home, so we should make it there. I'm gonna try and run. Oh, come on. Hopefully I don't break a leg or anything. Oh, now we're tired. Come on. We're right there. So guys, I think get home, look at our supplies and everything. And I think this pretty much wraps up how to survive.